fourth. The guy with the 8th best point average, conversely, will start first. We are ready to go racing for Concord Projects. And just hanging out. And that was Harold Schultz, Senior Vice President, Project Development, Concord Projects. Oh, boy. Well, one of our feature drivers is out front. Yeah, he is. He's looking good. Chris Bowman in the 4B in the big heavy Chevy. Select Shows and Paint FX sponsors on the 4 car. You know, those big old Chevys, you can't beat those things for handling. If you notice, every car in the field but the last place one is a Chevrolet. Les McRae, who generally has that Ford hopping real good, is at the back right now, but the top 4 will get their point average spots for the feature. Now, you may wonder what kind of rules are involved in this. Well, the rules are available on our website, but some of the rules to keep it somewhat economical is the cars need to weigh at least 3,200 pounds. So you can see they have the interior stripped out of them and a lot of the inner body panels taken off, but no matter what you do with it, it still has to weigh 3,200 pounds, and our scale is right over there by the Winnipeg Free Press sign. And the cars go across the scale after the race, the top 3 in the heat races, and the top 5 in the features. And if you're less than 3,200, you're disqualified. If you're more than 32, well, you can weigh as much as you like, but you just can't weigh less than 3,200. Chris Bowman is running away with this one, and the guy that started right behind him, our other feature driver, Larry Nebo, in the 42, is at second spot with 2 to go, and the 64 car of Gary Felius closing in quickly. Felius started in the 5th spot. Uh-oh, out of gas.
1651 for all your automotive, commercial, industrial, and multi-residential general contracting and construction management needs.
We're back to green, 2 to go. Race for second place. Oh, and it's a good one. The 64 car of Gary Felius, who started in the 5th spot. He goes, oh, hello. What do you think of that, Mino? That's not nice. Play nice, boys. Play nice. Oh, boy, we got a traffic jam. Look at this. The top 4 spots get their point average spot, and look at the race for 4th place. It's the best one going on. The 42 and Nebel is second. The leader is coming to the checkers this time. How about a hand for your winner, Chris Bowman? Oh, boy, in the 42 car.
The 5F is Tyler Fair from Winkler. Tyler Fair bringing up the 6th starting spot. '57 Chevy, number 17K, Caden LeBute in the 3rd spot. Don't see too many of those on the racetrack. Medatic in the Extreme Performance Automotive 21C is your current leader. 56, Joey Hydrachuk out of LaSalle is second. Third is the 24. That is Chris Thomas. He started 5th, so he has moved up a couple of spots since the first shot of the green flag. This race sponsored by Concord Projects. Great racing for the top 3 spots. The 21C, the 56, that is Hydra Chuck. Third is the 24 of Chris Thomas. 4th and 5th having a good race, but it's all happening up front here. Two to go. Great battle for the 1st and 2nd spot. The 56 of Joey Hydrachuk from LaSalle, Manitoba is all over the 21. That, of course, Cole Madanek, who rolled off 2nd in this race. White flag, 1 to go. Madanek is your leader here, but he has pressure on the 8th and final lap of the Wissota Pure Stock Heat number 2 race. Looks like a little bit of smoke coming from the 21C, but he'll make it to the line. The Extreme Performance Automotive 21C takes the win. Cole Madanek, followed by the 56 of Hydrachuk. And the car number 24, that's Chris Thomas, already with a feature win here this year.
Darren, sorry for cutting you out there, but I lined up and ready to go, pacing nose to tail. They're not to pull out a line until the green flag flies. They also get a cue on the headset that says green flag, and here we go, green flag. '57 Chevy's off the pace a little. Must have a flat tire. The old '57 Chevy's pulling into the pit area with a flat tire. Meanwhile, the race rage is on. The top 4 spots certainly not decided.
And Paint Effects, 2 of the sponsors on the 4C of Chris Bowman.
It's good we're going back to green. Here we go. There's a change in the leader already. Holy cow! The right wheel and axle right out of the differential in the 4 car. The 20 as it looks like from here. That car, what happened there? What happened there? He started outside on the front row, and he is your current leader with a couple of heavy hitters right behind him now, the 64 of Felius and the 42 of Larry Nebel. Three wide heading through turns 1 and 2. Look at that. Holy cow. That's a traffic jam right there. Oh my goodness. We almost had a race breakout, darn it. Take advantage of the 50% off select items. We're going back to green for 10 laps as indicated on our AIE Bell scoreboard. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Well, Hydrachuk was first. He's now second. Larry Nebel moves by him in the 42L. Wow, look at the race. The top 5, 6 cars setting quite a pace. Power Up Electric and Ron's Marine. 42 on the 42 car. Tonight the 50-50. Tonight for the 50% off, the t-shirt thing is closed because they sold them all. They're going to bring some more merchandise next week, and you can take advantage of that 50% off special next Thursday as well. The leader with 6 to go. 6 up on the lap board and 3 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock, so we should make it. Well, I shouldn't have said that now because, I mean, we'll be good as long as we don't have any more yellows. The clock is there, for those of you that aren't familiar with it, the clock is there so that we don't spend a whole evening on one race. When the clock gets to 0, no matter how many laps are on the AIE Bell scoreboard, we go to 2 once the clock runs out. Four to go. Can the 64 car close the gap? Gary Felius started 4th in that white 64. And Larry Nebel in the 42L, he started 8th. So the 42 car has passed the 64 once already. Can the 64 return the favor? Hydrachuk in the 56 and the 9 of McRae having a good race for the 4th and 5th spot. Oh, we got a contender for 2nd spot. Gary Felius in the 64 was 2nd. We got a new 2nd place car. It's Greg Blonsky has moved up to the number 2 spot. Blonsky hangs on to the number 2 spot for just a little bit, gets a little better run off at turn 2 than the 64 car. This time by, they'll get the white flag indicating to the drivers this is the final lap. They're coming up right now. White flag is out. Final lap right now. Gary Blonsky in the 00. I'm sorry, Greg Blonsky. He started in the 3rd spot. And with all that shuffling around, he ended up going way back in the field. But look at this. On the final lap, he's challenging for the lead, and they come out of turn 4, giving him a little squeeze. Who's it going to be? Oh, wow, what a finish. The 42L of Larry Nebo, who started 8th. Second place finisher Greg Blonsky